Hey, Peter here with my FSHD, and we're talking about facioscapulohumeral muscular dystrophy, FSHD, which is one of the most prevalent muscular dystrophies in the world. In fact, I actually believe it is the most prevalent muscular dystrophy. And, one of the reasons we don't know about that and how common it is because there's really poor access to diagnostic testing for FSHD in many parts of the world. And even here in the US, where it's extremely expensive, where it is accessible. And of course, people sometimes don't want it on their medical record for a number of reasons. So at my FSHD, what we were set up to do is to provide access to a research grade testing for FSHD. So people around the world, through a simple saliva sample, can learn about their potential FSHD status of themselves, their family members, whoever's interested. We believe knowledge is power, so learn about yourself. And what have we learned? Well, we have learned that FSHD is everywhere. It's all around the world. And how do I know that? Well, because we're all around the world. Let me show you. I'll take you to the videotape and you can see because FSHD is everywhere. So, for example, here's just a brief summary of the case of our 49 countries where we've been able to do successful FSHD testing. And these, of course, include Algeria, where our friend Samira is helping us out all throughout North Africa. Thanks a lot. We really appreciate it. Australia, where FSHD Global, Natalie, Bill, gang, really appreciate your help. New friends in Belarus, friends in Belgium, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Glad we could help you out there. Brazil, Fabio down with the Breaky, the new foundation there. We're looking forward to doing more in Brazil. Canada, FSHD Canada Foundation. Love you guys. You have really great supporters. Chile, Maca. Great. Thanks. Really appreciate you getting everything running for us in Chile. Dominican Republic, Egypt, England, France, our friends at the FSH, Pierre, Vincent, Daniel, Estelle, Sandrine, the whole gang. We really appreciate all of your help in France. Georgia, Germany, Greece, India, Iran. That's right, we're able to get some samples into Iran and check out and help a few families there. Ireland, Italy, Jordan, Kenya. Kenya got the whole ball rolling. JJ family wanted to know what's going on, some members of the family, and we were able to help them out. They came all the way to the U.S., and they're the ones who let me know that diagnostics are really important, even though we can't cure you right now. Kazakhstan, Lebanon, Mexico, Morocco, New Zealand, Nigeria. Nigeria is a great case. Praise wrote a fantastic young man who wrote a book called The Biological Prisoner on Amazon about his struggle to get to learn what's wrong with his own muscles and why he's not working. We were able to help him out. So check that out on Amazon. Northern Ireland, Norway, Pakistan, Peru, Poland, Russia. Russia, we only get credit for one country. We got 12 time zones, but coast to coast here. It's fantastic. Irina, thank you so much for getting everything going, working through the Facebook groups and getting so many people involved with us throughout Russia. You're the best. We can't appreciate you enough. Fantastic. Thank you. Singapore, Slovakia, South Africa. All through Gerda, the gang down in South Africa. Looking forward to working with you some more. South Korea, Spain, Sri Lanka, Sweden, Trinidad and Tobago, Tunisia. Again, more help from Samira up there in North Africa. Turkey, Ukraine, USA. Still waiting on Alaska and Hawaii, but we got the other 48. Vietnam, you're fantastic. Thanks so much for your help with the family down in southern Vietnam, and you're an early person. We really love working with you. Can't wait to meet you in person. We got people in Hebron at the West Bank. We got people in Okinawa at the U.S. military base. Folks in Puerto Rico that we've been able to help out, and even individuals in the U.S. penitentiary system. That's right. I mean, everybody. When your muscles aren't working, you want to know what's going on. You got family members. It's important. And maybe it'll keep you out of the yard. Other difficult situations, there's some, conflict going on between Ukraine and Russia right now, and, the Crimean Peninsula and Donetsk, and we've been able to help individuals that are caught in the middle of this. Even with the military actions going on, people still need to know why aren't their muscles working right, what's going on, what's the risk for their kids, and we've been able to help them in both these situations. Really appreciate the people who helped us get packages in and out of these places. Speaking of difficult situations, we've heard from Syria. Right, they got a lot going on in Syria, yet they still want to know why aren't their muscles working, what's going on with their kids, and what's the future look like. So we're doing our best to help them out there. So we're all throughout the world. All these packages come to the University of Nevada, Reno School of Medicine back in Reno, Nevada, in Sierra Nevada. It's a wonderful place to be with really wonderful people. Jenny Sanchez and Valerie Smith here are the clinical research coordinators here at School of Medicine. And if you got packages from us, they're the ones who got them sent out, packed up, taking care of our IRB, our consent, keeping everything legit and above board, and actually keeping track of everything. We couldn't do without them. You got to have good people. You got the best people here at UNR. It's also not free. We call it free, but we mistake it for really no cost. It's no cost to participants, but it's not free to us. There's a cost, and we're really grateful for the Friends of FSH Research for providing funding for this. Rick and Terry Colella, you guys are the best. You guys really just do the best job. Most of the funding, though, comes from Nick Hitchcock, PhD, endowed chair in medical biochemistry. I choose to use that to provide this service to the FSHD community around the world. Other individuals, the William R. Lewis family, George and Lynn Shaw, for example, have given some donations directly to do this research testing as well. And just remember, on World FSHD Day on June 20th, that FSHD is truly a worldwide community. Everywhere in the world, and people need access to testing, people need help. And when the therapies come, we're going to make sure that they're available to everybody. So get the word out. Thanks. Bye.